Ooh. Hi everybody, it's me, your wingnut. Welcome back. I'm trying not to say welcome back, but I forget all the time. Don't say welcome back. It sounds so corny. Okay, so for those of you who don't like me watching me put on makeup, don't worry, I have an unboxing coming up later, but I actually just got home from work and I went to work looking like this today. No makeup. Not a nar bit of makeup on my face. Nar bit of makeup on my face today. Not even a foundation. Not even a CC cream. Nothing. Oh, my Hannah Lord. Anyway, it's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Don't forget, I will be live tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I didn't even have the headband. Like, I literally went to work with my hair soaking wet. Kids, both of them had a full day at school today, so we had to be at the door at 8 o'clock. I got out of the shower at 20 to 8. Like, 20 to 8. Dried off, put on my lotion, threw on my skincare, which I think was eye cream and the essence from Laneige. You know, that water essence thing, hydrating because my skin's dry, and the Belief moisturizer, and that's literally what I did. So while I'm chatting, we're gonna be trying some new makeup. I got this from Sephora, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, the Skinny Brow Wiz. We're gonna try to do our eyebrows, which I cannot do my eyebrows. This is one of those ones you buy something, you get for 25 bucks, you get something free. And I like this Brow Wiz. Like, it is really, really good. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. It's really good, right? I mean, it's really good. But the price of this is crazy. It is literally crazy. A full size of this in Canada and Canadian with taxes. Girl, you're talking $40 for a lead pencil. Do you know what I mean? For 40 bucks? No, you know, if I see it where you can spend money and get it for free or something, then I'll grab it. I think it's still available on Sephora right now. You know, spend 25 bucks. You get the little deluxe size for free to try. It's a great pencil. So I would not be paying 40 bucks for it. A dupe for this, there's two that I've tried so far. The Maybelline one, which I can't find. And there's also the Essence one, Micro Precise Pencil, $3.99 at Shoppers. Love it. I also have the Maybelline one, which I don't know where she is right now. I don't know. I don't know where you are. Anyway, great dupe for this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. Or the, what is the other famous one? It Cosmetics. What is the name of that? The It Cosmetics one? Not the Goof Proof. I don't like the Goof Proof. It's the other one. You guys know which one I'm talking about. See, I just completely destroyed my brows. Completely. I'm done. I don't spend a lot of time on them because I don't know how to do them and I just don't have patience. You know, half the time I forget to do it. Okay, we're going to stick back on my handy dandy little headband here. Okay, I just put on some of that Bobbi Brown, what are you called? Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I like to keep this around my desk for when if my skin is really, really dry. And because I'm using the Belief moisturizer that I got in the mystery box, I think, from Topbox. It is really good. I don't mind it, actually. Today, we're going to go in with the Nars. The new Nars Soft Matte Foundation. This is a little deluxe size. I want to try it. I do not like matte foundations. I have dry skin. Matte foundations, to me, my face looks so cakey and dry with a matte foundation. And that's because I have dry skin. A matte foundation is really good for oily skin. This is called the Soft Matte Foundation from Nars. It's new out. I got the shade Fiji. Again, it was one of those buy something for $25 at Sephora. You get it for free. So that's what I did. And because it has matte in the title, even if it is soft matte, I'm going to moisturize my skin a little bit more. So I'm putting on the First Aid Beauty Coconut Smoothie Primer. I love this primer. And now that wintertime is coming, I'll be pulling this out a lot more in the winter Didn't use it so much this summer. A few times I did, depending on what foundation I was wearing. But if I wore my favorite foundations throughout the summer, I didn't really need this primer. But certain foundations, especially if it has a natural finish, I find because I do have dry skin, sometimes I think my skin is no longer dry and it's back to normal if I have a really good skincare day, you know. But wintertime, girl, my skin's brutal. It's like a lizard in the wintertime. Okay, so we're going to try this soft matte. Again, skin, mine is dry. I'm taking a brush. Which one are you? Duo Fiber Powder. No. I have this brush that I got from the Tribe Beauty Box. And it's a foundation brush. Luxy Duo Fiber. God, how many of those do I have? Is it this one? Precision Foundation. Okay. I'm going to try one side with my Beauty Blender and the other side with my brush that I just pulled out. I'm looking for a really good makeup brush. Anybody know about that It Cosmetics makeup brush? I want someone to tell me, is it good? Because It Cosmetics right now is having the Friends and Family sale. There's a lot of stuff on sale. And that foundation brush is on sale. And I have a $10 off code in the comments. Now I'm sticking on the Tatcha Dewy Primer because I want it to be kind of... Is this dewy? I think it's a dewy primer. Because even though I'm putting on a matte foundation, I want a little bit of shine and dewiness on my skin. I know maybe it's a little bit too much, and it's also moisturizing. And again, because I'm wearing a matte foundation, well, we're going to try it anyways and hope for the best. Just a little bit extra, you know? You don't have to do this. I mean, the experts might say, don't do that. That's silly. That's not right. And I'll tell the experts, I'm not an expert. Literally, what did I just do with this? Where did I put it? The Anastasia thing. Because now my eyebrow's all messed up. What the hell? Like, what? Here's the one I was talking about, Benefit. Precisely My Brow. This is another mini. I think I bought this off a Facebook page. And it's all gone. And I don't know why I keep it. Because it's like a little stubble right on the bottom. Yep, it's a mess. It's a mess. Okay, Fiji Nars New Soft Matte Foundation. Let's do a little squeeze here. Okay, I'm going to dab it here on one side. And I guess I'll do the blender first and go in with the brush on the other side. I am finding, ooh. Okay, so on the Sephora app, on Sephora, like there wasn't many shades to choose from. So you had to, you know, go with what was there that would match the best out of the shades that was there. And, you know, if it's too light, you can always bronze it and make it a little bit better. This is almost too yellow, but we're going to hope that bronzing saves the day on this one. Okay. Wow, that's matte. You know, even though it says a soft matte, that's matte. I can see it. It's amazing, right? When I put a matte foundation on my skin, it's like automatically I can almost see it looking dry, you know? I just don't like a matte foundation. Like, oh my God, up around here, girl, you are dry, dry, dry. Okay, I'm going to give it another little squeeze. And we're going to do the brush on this side of the face and, I don't know, see if there's a difference. So I'll brush it in and then I'll take my Beauty Blender and just bounce it and go over it. This is a nice soft brush, but I want it a little bit thicker. You know, like almost like a kabuki makeup brush, but not a kabuki because they're just way too tiny for my hands. Even though my hands are tiny. Oh my God, this is terrible. Oh, I don't like this foundation. It's like bunching up around my nose, and I don't know if that's because I'm using a brush. But But, girl. Okay, so looking at this side where I bounced it in, I don't mind the finish of it. So, again, I think if you have oily skin, you're going to like this foundation. Because now that it's, you know, oxidized a little bit, I do like the finish of it around my cheeks. But on me, because of my oily skin, it still looks kind of dry and cakey. But again, it's a matte foundation, you know what I mean? And that's what matte foundations do, right? You know, and if you got oily skin, then those oils will help not make that matte foundation look so cakey, you know? Oh my God, I have to go out with this on today? Oh, Ian's gonna be like, what have you got on your face? Why do you look all dry and cakey? Okay. Oh. I don't like the way the brush had it bunched all up on my nose. All right, so foundation is done. I'm going to get up close. I want you to see what it looks like. And I want to know, if you have oily skin and you use matte foundation often, is this how it looks like on you when you first put it on? Doesn't matte foundation always make your skin look dry when you put it on? You know, and then your oils work throughout the day to make it look more natural looking? Can you see? Do you know what I mean? Like that dry, I don't know if you're going to see it in the mirror, but man, it's like the hairs on my face are standing out. Standing up at attention. The hairs on my face are standing at attention. Okay, so we're going to play with the new Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. She's got 3 out. I got the khaki one. I tried to make this video yesterday, guys. You're not going to believe what I did. Anyways, I'm redoing the video over. But look, I stuck my fingertip right in it. Yes, I did. So this is the new Huda Beauty khaki eyeshadow palette. It's $37 at Sephora. And because I got that, I grabbed the Dior Iconic Overcurl Mascara. And I think that's all we're going to play with in this video. So I'm going to go and finish like the rest of my face and come back and we're going to do the eyeshadow because I don't want a 38-minute long video. All right, be back in a second. But it'd be like 20 minutes, but for you, it'd be like a second. Okay, so the rest of my face is done. I'll let you know what I put on. I'm just sticking on my eyeshadow primer here. I got to be careful. I find that when I put on my eyeshadow primer, see, it happens every time. I guess it's just when you press down on your eyelid, if there's something in my eye, it gets stuck on my eyelid. It's weird. Every single time. I always end up having something. I'm like, oh, there's something in my eye. I guess it's because, you know, you're pressing down on your eyelid, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you what I finished off my face with. I put on, well, I went in with my Laritzi, my famous Laritzi stick to do a little bit of contour. When I contour, I go boom, boom, and boom, and that's it. I went over that with my Nars bronzer, my mini. Love this. Got it, you know, again, a $25 purchase at Sephora. Love that mini bronzer. Like, I love this. And this is going to last for such a long time. Like, I wouldn't go buy the full size one of this because this is going to last you forever, right? And what else did I do? Oh, I grabbed an Ofra highlight, this one, the Covent Garden. Beautiful highlight from Ofra. Look, isn't that stunning? Isn't that stunning? Beautiful little light pinkish kind of highlight. Ofra does highlights. Ofra does bronzer very well. They also do blush very well. I forgot I had an Ofra bronzer. I better put that out so I can use it more often. I find I reach for things that I have here. So I have to switch it up every now and then. So I'm using the products that I do have and like. And I use this Bella Pierre blush, which I have been reaching for a heck of a lot of times. We got it, I think, in Look Fantastic last month. I love this blush. Love it. I love the color. Very pigmented. It's a loose pigment, so you got to be really careful. You know, I just like tap a little tiny bit in the lid and then swirl my brush around, and then I'll tap my brush after that because it's loose pigment. It's crazy, right? It goes everywhere. Okay, and I put on the Becca lip liner in Pouty, which I don't reach for this very often, but I was going with a more almost pinky kind of a lipstick. It doesn't look pinky. My favorite lip liner is all gone. It's the Becca one in Fearless, and Boxycharm didn't have it for sale or add-on or whatever, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so pissed. And I used the Bourjois Rouge Velvet, the lipstick. Where did we get this? Topbox? Does anybody remember where we got this lipstick? I got a hair on it right there. But I like this lipstick. It's very creamy. It's a nice lipstick. I don't reach for it that often, but I wanted something different than my regular lipsticks. And now, like, it's got almost like a deep dusty rose kind of pinky shade. But I don't know, maybe on the video it's coming up more brown, but it's a dusty rose kind of a shade. Okay, right now this foundation is, oh, again, I like how in certain places of my face, like the finish of it, where it doesn't look so dry. And I really think that if you have matte skin, you're going to like this foundation. I'm throwing on some e.l.f. Dewy Spray. Like, it's really dried in up around here on my head. Down around my mouth is really dried in because, again, it's a matte foundation. You know, good for oily skin, not for, you know, dry lizard skin like I have. But I do like the finish of it. Not like the finish as it is on me, but I think if you had oily skin, it would be a really nice finish. I almost make it look like more natural, I think, because I don't know much about matte foundation, so I don't know, like, even if oily skin, when you put it on your skin, does it look dry and cakey? Like, it's so dry and cakey down around here. Oh my Lanta. Oh, like little dry clusters. So I don't know. Let me know if you got oily skin. What does matte, you know, foundation look like on you when you first apply it? Does it look all beautiful and natural like one of my favorite foundations, or does it go on looking kind of dry and cakey, and then after it oxidizes and gets in with your, you know, skin tone and stuff, or skin type, it turns out looking beautiful? I don't know, you know, I don't know much about it. Okay, here we go. Khaki. There are 3 different palettes. One is like a lot of purples, and the other one seems to be like some light purples in it. And then there's this one called Khaki, which, you know me, you know I'm going to love these shades. If I got time, I'll swatch. If I don't, I won't. But most likely, I probably won't have time because I talk too much. Okay, I'm taking my Luxy brush, Luxy 205 Pack and Shade. Okay, to blend. Funny. I'm going right down on the bottom with this brownish kind of a shade. I did use this yesterday, and I don't think I'm going to use the same shades as I used yesterday, but I'll tell you, the mattes are great. They're pigmented, blendable, you know, not giving me any issues. They're beautiful. They're just blending beautifully. Their mattes are stunning in this palette. I had issues yesterday with the shimmers, so I'm wondering if it's going to be like the same issue today. Because I found it was useless trying to go in with a brush with the shimmers, or even to like wet your brush, useless. And a lot of shimmers are like that, you know, it's better to go in with your fingertip, right? But even yesterday when I was going with my fingertip, I literally had to dip in about 5 times to get the pigment that I wanted. So let's see today if it does the same. And I don't own any of Huda Beauty singles. I used to, I don't anymore. It's not something I like reach for, but I love these colors. And I could have seen it as, you know, a palette that I would use often if the shimmers didn't give me such a hard time like they did yesterday. And then I go and I stick my freaking fingernail in it. I also grabbed from Sephora last week the Kaja Bento. This one. It's the new one. And I gotta tell you something. I only tried it once. Let me know if you want me to do a video on it. But when I tried it, this shade right here, it's like a mustardy yellow. I had a hard time with it. I really did. Like, it was patchy and trying to blend it and stuff. So let me know, do you want me to do a video? And again, yesterday, I dug my fingernail in that one when I was talking about the palette. That's a nice shimmer, right? And then you got the dark matte right here. There we go. I mean, the matte is beautiful. The shimmer is beautiful too, but that yellowish, like, it gave me a lot of issues. So let me know if I should try it again in a video, if you want to see me try it again. Because I have a few things here that I have to, you know, try on and stuff. And I can do that. Eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to do a full face of Tarte Minis. Been meaning to do that video as well. I got everything there set in my drawer, ready to go. And the reason why I grabbed it is because the colors look nice. And this one here, the brownish one, what are you called? There's a name for it, all right. The Chocolate Dahlia. I love this one here. Oh my God, I've used it so many times since I got it. I got that one, this one on Boxycharm, and I bought this one from Sephora. And I thought it was great. And I know that some people said that they didn't like these. You know what I mean? They found the formula not that great. And I'm like, this one is brilliant. But now I'm like, okay, yeah, so maybe some of the different colors are not that great, right? I mean, how hard is it really to mess up a brown, though, you know, and a champagne shimmer? Okay, I mean, look at the blend on that. It was so easy, it almost made it look like I might know what I'm doing sometimes. I don't, but give it a minute, and you'll go, no, Lisa, you don't know what you're doing at all, when I try to go into other shades. Isn't that weird? Do you have, like, when you're doing your eyeshadow, is there a part of your eyeshadow routine that you do well, but then the rest of it just goes to poo? That's the way it is with me. Okay, now I'm taking this, it's almost like this burnt brownish orange shade, and I'm just putting it, I'm coming across my lid just halfway with it, and I want to put it a little bit in the crease and under my eyeball right here. Or you can do like one eye good and then this eye ear, this eye ear. Did you hear me? My Newfoundland accent right there, babe. It's there. So this eye messes me up. But if I had to start with it first, it would be okay. Isn't that weird? It's like the eye you start with looks good, but the other one is a mess. Have you ever had your makeup done professionally? I have only once when I did that magazine, Canadian Living magazine, when I was on page 2 of the Canadian Living magazine. So when I went for that photo shoot, they had professional makeup artists there and like hairstylists and, you know, all of that. And that's the only time I ever had my makeup done professionally. And I think I was a little bit disappointed because I was like, oh, she's gonna, you know, like really do it up. And I had such a natural look. Like, it looked like I had no makeup on. Such a natural look. So, I don't know if you can actually call that having it done professionally. Because it wasn't like a big banging makeup look, right? Okay, now I'm taking the darker shade that's matte and just a little bit right here. And right at the very corner Okay, 24 minutes. We're going to go in with a shimmer. I just don't know which one. Guys, has anyone's Boxy Lux shipped yet? Oh my, I haven't even got tracking for it. Isn't that crazy? Tell me in the comments below, are you missing not getting your Ipsy box this month, the month of September? I'm not really missing it, I think, because the add-ons didn't look that great, you know, for September, so I was happy that I didn't miss out on anything. And then I'm wondering, you know, what could have been in my box, right? And I'm thinking, you know what, I probably wouldn't have liked my Ipsy bag. So I'm not upset, but as the month gets closer to October, you know, I'm like, oh, but we're fighting a cause. Oh, by the way, I wanted to let you know that there is a YouTuber. I'm not going to mention a person's name. I was asked, you know, not to mention a person's name. But she sent the video and the petition to her contact over at Ipsy. And I haven't heard back, haven't heard word from anybody. But I'm hoping that, you know, they've seen it. Like, we're not talking customer service. We're talking a contact over at Ipsy. And this is a bigger YouTuber. Like, bigger YouTuber. And who was kind enough to do that. So, let's hope for the best, right? I'm going in with the pinky shade. Yesterday, I think yesterday I went in. So this is one shimmer here. There's another shimmer. This is the one that my fingernail went through. A darker one. And then you got this lighter one right here. And like when I tell you that I am rubbing and rubbing and rubbing my finger in to try to get some shimmer to come off. Some of them are okay, but the mattes are beautiful in this palette. Actually, I'm going to go in, I think, with that lighter shade. Okay, so this, I'm going in with this one right here, right? This is more like a pinky shimmer. I don't know which one. Okay, maybe we'll do, taking my finger, and I am really, I mean, this is not, it's not buttery, like, I mean, it feels buttery, but it's not thick and creamy. When I tell you that I am pressing my finger on my eyelid to get the shade to come on my eyelid, like I'm pressing down so hard, and that is so, I don't know if you can see it, patchy. Oh my goodness, is it ever patchy? Can you see that? You see how patchy that is? So that's one shade, okay? And I'm taking my finger and pressing it down on my lid with force to try to get it to come on my lid. The shimmers, look, I even lost an eyelash. The shimmers are brutal in this palette. Not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm gonna take the other shade. This one right here, and again, pressing really hard to get some shim. This one came off a little bit better, but you do have to press really hard to get some shim on that. And look, again, it's like, I don't know if it's like not enough pigment or, I don't like this formula at all. The shimmer is not that great in this palette. Not that great at all, guys. I'm telling you the truth. It isn't. The mattes are fabulous, absolutely fabulous, but the shimmers, they didn't do these, like, now I got followed on my face, great. They didn't do the shimmers in this palette as well as they did the mattes. And I have nothing, like, I have one Huda Beauty palette, a big one, which is out there. The HD one, no, that's not Huda Beauty, that's Violet Voss. I don't think I have anything from Huda Beauty. I just, not impressed. I'm not impressed. The shimmers are brutal in this palette. I'm not impressed. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave one gold eye and one pink eye, you know, because I actually am going to take this makeup off before I go once I film these videos. And Ian comes home, we're going to a friend's house, and we actually are sleeping over at his mom's house tonight. His dad has gone away, and his mom, she's having some health issues, so she didn't want to be by herself over the weekend. Like, she didn't want to have to, you know, be at home at night by herself in case something goes wrong. So Ian and I are going to go over and have a sleepover on Friday and Saturday night, tonight, tomorrow night. So after I make this video, I'm going to upload my Look Fantastic video, do that unboxing, and then I'm going to take all this makeup off and do it all over again, because we're going to a friend's house before we go over to his mom's tonight. So this is the Dior mascara, and I tried this yesterday. Love this mascara. Love it. Love, love, love it. I have 15% off at Sephora, and I'm gonna ask my hubby if he'll buy me the Tatcha moisturizer, and if he does, I think I might grab another one of these mascaras, either one of these mascaras or another one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. So I don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, but I think you had to buy something for $35 to get this mascara for free. Of course, you know, because it's Dior, right? But it's a really, really nice mascara. I like it. It gives you curl. I like how it separates your lashes. Winter! Do you hear the cat? Is that it again? At it again. Okay, so that's my final look. 31 minutes. Yay, not 38. Okay, so this foundation, you know, I was hoping because it said soft matte, it wouldn't be as strongly matte as a matte foundation would be, but it's matte. So yeah, for those of you out there who think that if you see something that says soft matte, who got dry skin, that maybe it'll work, it ain't working for me. Like, this is all bunched up on my nose. Down around my mouth is just a cakey mess. Up here, it's just a dried, cakey mess. Do you hear the cat? Winter! Knock it off! He's trying to get in the kid's door and they're at school. But, it's matte, so I don't know. Like I said, with matte, because I have dry skin, it doesn't work for me with the dry skin. That's all I know, right? I love the mattes. In here, shimmers are crap. And honest opinion, I don't know how the other two palettes work out for shimmers, but I would say watch a review first, find out how the shimmers are working for other people. But this one here, it's not worth $37 if the shimmers aren't working, you know? Again, the Nars, it's matte. Oily skin people, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. I love the Dior. This is a great mascara. Oh, I got curly hair. But I wouldn't pay $37, $38 for it, you know. Get a deluxe size. Always get the deluxe size. Go on the Facebook page. Get a deluxe size. That's it, everyone. I will see you in my next video. Happy Friday. Don't forget, my live is tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure we're going to have lots to talk about. And I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and comment. Let me know what y'all going to do this weekend. Yeah. What are you doing this weekend? Mwah. Bye. Love you.